So this will be my video on the post-credit scenes for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. If you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. So with the ending of Quantumania, we know that this Kang that was exiled to the quantum realm is now dead. I should say supposedly dead, because in the MCU and in Marvel in general, in my opinion, if you don't see the lifeless body, then this person is not dead, period, no matter who it is. And especially with Kang now, we know that there's a crap ton of variants of him, which he was warning about, because they're the ones who exiled him into the quantum realm in the first place, and it's what Ant-Man himself is worrying about at the end of the movie, and he's thinking that the threat might be coming. So with the first post-credit scene, we see the beginning of the Kang dynasty. We see 3 variants of Kang talk about how the exile was killed and they weren't the ones to do them in, and that now they say that they're wasting time and that they're calling all the versions of Kang. And then it opens up to like a coliseum that seems to be like outside of the multiverse, where all the Kangs across different timelines and multiverses are assembling to basically now to do their plan to conquer the multiverse, which is the insinuation. So of the 3 versions of Kang that we saw at the beginning of the post-credit scene, one of them was wearing something that you might see from like ancient Egypt, and this can be insinuating that this version of Kang is actually Pharaoh Rama-Tut, which in the comics, Pharaoh Rama-Tut was a version of Kang that was a pharaoh in ancient Egypt, and he was encountered by the Fantastic Four when the Fantastic Four had gone back in time at one point, and they actually found out that he was not actually of that time period, and he was actually a time traveler from the future. So in the second post-credit scene, we see another version of Kang on a stage, and it's very kind of dramatic and theatrical, almost as if it could be a play, although he is talking about time, so it's also equally as possible that it could just take place at a time in the past, at like a technological expo, kind of like how the Stark Expo was in the first Captain America movie. And then in the audience, we see Loki and Mobius M. Mobius from the Loki TV series, and then Loki says, "That's him," and then Mobius says, "Well, you made him," basically something along the lines of, "You made him to seem more dangerous than he actually was." Now, what's interesting about this is Loki says that's him, but we can't assume that that's meant to insinuate that's the same conqueror who conquered the new TVA that Loki had came from at the end of the Loki TV series, because as we know, there's a crap ton of variants of Kang out there now, so Loki might just recognize the fact that that is a Kang, and Loki might not know yet that there are thousands and thousands of other Kangs just like him that are equally as deadly. In fact, we don't even know if that Kang specifically is the one who's deadly or not, but that remains to be seen. Either way, this is a clear setup for Loki Season 2, which is supposed to come out sometime in the summer of this year. That about wraps it up for these post-credit scenes. They're pretty straightforward. The other 2 main variants of the 3 Kang variants that we saw at the beginning of the post-credit scene might be references to other specific Kang variants, but I'm not familiar with the way they looked initially to be able to guess it. So comment down below if you enjoyed Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content, and I appreciate you for watching the video.